It is the Jim and Terry Show coming to you from the Hobbit Hole Studio in Bobcaygeon, where we are currently under laser spotter attack, and FAA has grounded Jim's car. He's not getting out of Bobcaygeon. I don't know what else is going on. But we are talking about, conspiracy theory type stuff. Have you heard? We like to go down these rabbit holes on occasion. I mean, it's not our steady diet. We're not sitting there at our laptop doing all the black ops and covert ops, and we're not following every loose strand of stuff. But every once in a while, we get something that we say, hey, what about that?
I like it. I enjoy it. I get into it because a lot of things don't make sense. Like not going to the moon for 50 years and no other country trying to go there either. Then after 50 years, every country on Earth wants to go. That in itself to me is like, okay, what's this all about, Alfie? Like, why does everybody want to go there? And you mentioned it today. Elon Musk has announced Mars is out for now. We're going to the moon.
What an about face.
What an about face. And everybody's trying to get there. And when I was telling you that one of the astronauts, I didn't know we'd be talking about
which
this.
Apollo one, we don't know.
Yeah, but it was that guy, I think, that in his later days went on touring about what he had seen. And he saw some miraculous things. And he said everybody that went to the moon saw miraculous stuff.
So there was a conspiracy of silence.
Conspiracy of silence, orbs. He said that he saw an ancient wall buried. He said it was just the tip of the wall. It was covered with dust, everything. It was ancient. And he could just feel that. I don't think he even handled it. He just saw it and knew this was not new. It's been here as long as the earth seems to be, really ancient. And then, of course, they had all the code words. One of them being dismissed a lot is Santa's here. And Santa was the code for we're being watched by aliens.
Right.
Or whatever the heck they are. Mm-hmm. So I love those conspiracy series, and my mind starts working movies. Starts working the movies.
You're doing movies all the time, even while you're driving. Okay, so there's stuff. Uncertain stuff. I mean, that's one astronaut who was pretty much ostracized and pushed to the fringe. And so his views on whatever he saw and whatever those code words were, is pretty much him. He's been sufficiently debunked, I guess would be the
Well, there's a lot of stuff
word.
debunked. What makes me think something's gone on? The truth of the matter is there's absolute truths. NASA,
Watch how you get your tang tungled.
has a whole staff of people to paint over the pictures.
Oh, to redact and clean it up.
They're on staff.
Sanitize it.
Yeah, and all the pictures are sanitized. So why? Why can't you just show, like we've often heard, why are all the pictures grainy? They're not. And that one astronaut was saying they're crystal clear. The pictures are crystal clear, but they block this out. They block that out. They make this impossible to see. And he says, he didn't say this, but I come to my own conclusion. If all the pictures are being doctored up, well, then now show us the other ones. Like, for instance, they saw the face on Mars. Let's go there just for a minute. They said, no, that's not a face of any kind whatsoever. Well, how do you know that? Well, we took another picture and it just didn't, it's just your eyes replaced.
There is a human psychological condition where we tend to anthropomorphize. We see human things
especially
in natural
faces.
environment.
Especially faces.
Yeah.
So that's what they said. And so.
Well, I see faces on Mount Rushmore. Does that count?
But they said, okay, just show us the other picture.
Yeah.
There was no other picture. Or they wouldn't show the other picture. And so the one
whoever wrote that article claims he asked for it and no one sent him anything, which is...
Well, show it now then.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's ways of resolving some of this stuff.
Yeah, so again, there you have a whole area where a lot of people are saying this looks like it could be like an ancient Roman community.
So did you say Roman?
Well, like what you'd find...
Like Hadrian's Wall or something, or in Rome?
Like ancient ruins, or not Rome, maybe Egypt, the pyramids and stuff. Because they swear there's a lot of pyramids there in that area, the same place where the face is.
You're talking about, you on Mars.
Yeah, so just go there. And then on Moon, it's the same. They say there's towers on the Moon. Go where those towers are. Or are they? And they're just blotting out the towers. Because you never hear them come back and go, well, you may hear them come back. There's no towers. We didn't see anything. Well, then why are you even going at this extreme? You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, everybody that's got rocket ability is racing to the Moon 50 years after the fact.
Yeah, it does seem coincidental, but maybe it's more a reflection on the egalitarianism of rocketry at this point. Everybody can do it now where they couldn't do it before. The U.S. was the only one in JFK's famous speech. Why? Why are we going to the moon?
We don't do things because they're easy. We do things because they're
hard. And the Bostonian accent of his, the hard.
But why was the race so like at that time it was to militarize the moon? I don't buy that. Because you look how hard Russia never did get there with a man.
No.
Never did. They couldn't do it. Rockets blew up.
Well, everybody else in your conspiracy theory camp would say neither did the U.S.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. But the whole thing is to think that they could have got there, militarized the moon, when you could only get 2 people to get there, and it took billions of dollars to do it. That argument doesn't make sense.
No.
It would take 50 years to build a bomb or something that could get back to Earth. So that is not the reason they went to the moon.
Replay that a little bit at the end of the bit for me to send a bomb from the moon to the Earth.
Or
that was somebody's intention.
Well, no, it was. I know it was Hitler's intention to put a big mirror and burn everybody on the Earth.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I've not read that one.
But the idea was, it's so difficult even now to get there, that in order to build a base, you could build a rocket to blow up that base. It doesn't make sense that that's what the race was about.
No.
I don't know what the race is about. Back then, it wasn't mining. But it was a race, I guess, just for
It was an ideological race.
Yeah, we're the greater than you.
Capitalism is better than communism.
But the United States won the race, and Russia kept trying, losing a lot of people, dying, trying to get there. So, and now you have China, who's probably going to be the first.
The Long March.
Yeah, China's
rockets.
probably going to be the first.
And now, are those rockets clones of SpaceX?
You know, there's so much. I watched yesterday, and I've been watching a lot of things on China, and quite frankly, the Western worlds have had the blanket pulled over our eyes. China is so advanced. It is unbelievably advanced. It looks gorgeous. You look at the people, they're not all miserable. The cities are flowing with millions of people. They got the most modern stuff you could ever imagine. They got cars now that'll charge in 3 minutes.
What?
3 minutes.
You're talking about BYD or whatever those...
Yeah, but probably not the ones coming here. But, I mean, these are the things that they're developing. They're already flying through the heavens in shuttles. They're already doing that.
Flying through the heavens in shuttles?
Yeah, like flying cars.
They have flying cars?
Yes.
You've seen this?
Yes.
It's on Popular Science, some reputable thing?
It's
on the Jim
they've got
website?
them. They're pretty good. But they had one, 300... No, I don't know if this one is developed. I think it was. It had a 500-kilometer range and goes 350 kilometers
And it's
an
a
hour.
flying car.
It's a flying car. You won't drive that, I don't think. I think it would be autonomous. You know, you get in it and it takes you.
Please tell me I can drive it. I want to.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
In our lifetime, Jim,
Yeah.
will we be driving
But
flying
look
cars?
at the bridges they've built. Look at the technology they've used. Look at their cities lit up at night. Every building's lit up. They had a celebration, and every building was celebrating.
It's amazing what you can do when you have an autocracy, a dictatorship.
But we were told they're behind everything. They're going to be the first man since in 50 years probably to walk on the moon, you know. They're going to make it.
You think they'll be there before
Yes.
Artemis 2
Yep.
and Artemis 3?
Yep.
Artemis is coming in March. I'm going to watch that one.
I'll watch it for sure.
We have a Canadian astronaut.
They're just going to go around the moon.
They're just circumnavigating.
But that's fine.
Yes. But it's a start.
And why aren't they working together?
Why aren't China working together?
The world work together.
because we don't need to.
It's
It is
complicated.
Bye bye for now. Jim and Terry Show signing up. Conspiracies are us.